Hey, metal scholars! Sleep Token has released a new single, and it's called Damocles. The first thing that I thought about was just like, well, who the hell is Damocles, right? It sounds Greek, and obviously I looked it up, and it's a famous story about the sword of Damocles, and it illustrates the hidden dangers of fame and power. Damocles was a member of the court of Dionysus, a king, and he used to like flatter the king, right? Say, well, you're very fortunate because you're the king, like you can do it all. But in response, the king said, dude, let's switch places for one day. And Damocles was just like, wow, yeah, that's amazing. Let's enjoy some luxuries here with the throne, right? Until he noticed that there was this sharp sword right on top of it, like hanging directly. And that turned into terror, right? And the king explained, well, the sword represents this constant threat, the state of anxiety, realizing that, power, you've got lots of consequences when you have lots of power. And the song obviously wants you to be in that place, thinking about, like, how would you feel if you had that situation, right? That sword hanging. It's amazing because we have here emergence, caramel, and now Damocles. And it's like the emergence of an anomaly, which is this feeling that Vessel is sharing. And then you have caramel, which is that bittersweet feeling. And now it ties in perfectly because he's just saying, yeah, I've been hurting, right? So you have the most human moments ever, because this is not about like sleep in a way. This it's kind of like sad, obviously, because we are experiencing a moment where maybe this is the last album by Sleep Token. And they've tried to use metaphors in the past, but in this case, it's a cry for help, right? It's lots of poetry here, pain. He's waking up, right? He says, under Blade's Blue Blossom Days. Actually, let's try and play the song here I usually don't do that, but this is interesting to illustrate the point. So let's play the song here. So, okay, here.
Oh, I've been waking up under Blade's Blue Blossom Days. If only Damocles would hit me back.
So yeah, this part here, I mean, if you want to play the song, it's a very simple tune. I mean, this is not like a rock song or a metal song. I think this is more like singer-songwriter. So if you want to play it, it's all you have to do is tune it, just tune half a step down. So instead of like E standard, go to E flat, and then you can play just like so. And it's in G major, so very simple tune, like singer-songwriter. Because and the thing is, why is he doing that? Well, because he wants to show us, well, he's trying to tell a story, right? So the chords, I mean, if they're very easy for you to sing along, then much easier, right? So he begins with that part, right? So he says, well, I've been waking up under Blade. So I've been waking up under Blade's Blue Blossom Days. If only Damocles would hit me back. So this is like the typical singer-songwriter tune, right? And it's amazing because, like I said, it's telling the story. It's not really in the way. So it can be stripped down, and he can play it on the piano or even just with one acoustic guitar, and it's all ready to go. So let's keep going here.
No alabaster carvings or faces on a farthing would prevent my head from fading to black.
Okay, so this, yeah, no alabaster. So obviously he's talking about RCA in a way, like people saying, well, you're famous, now you have a record label, you have a deal. He's saying, well, no alabaster, like no precious things, right? No money, faces on a farthing, would prevent my head from fading to black. So it's like, if I want to quit, then I'm going to quit. It doesn't matter if, and who knows if they have more than one deal. I mean, they might be negotiating just one album per contract. I'm not sure, but if he wants to quit, then he's going to quit. I mean, that's not what this is about. So it's obviously a melancholic song, intimate. It's a contrast to the usual, like the summoning peak, right? It's not about that because it's the descent, right? I mean, it's the emergence of this new thing. So the chord progression, it's intentionally boring. He says that the chords are boring. I know these chords are boring because I have to tell you that sometimes I cannot be killing the game all the time. So let's listen to a little bit more here.
It feels like falling into the sea
From outer space in seconds to me. And I play discordant days on repeat. It's amazing, like, wow. Until they look deep harmony. See, preparing for the chorus, right? See, when the river runs dry, the curtain is cold. How will I know if I can't see the bottom? Walk for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone and fire falls? And then got it. Cool.
Well, I know I should be touring. I know these chords are boring, but I can't always be killing the game.
Yeah. No golden grand pianos.
Voices from the shadows will do anything but feel the same.
And then back to the pre-chorus. Into the sea. To the deep, sorry. Up over the peaks. Is he going to Discord? And I play discordant days on repeat until the tape runs out. Listen to the tape. Chorus. River runs dry, the curtain is cold. How will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up. Now the bridge. The bridge. Nobody told me. I got the words here. Hey. Well, nobody told me more of myself. When it all looks like heaven, it feels like hell. Then back to the chorus. The river runs dry, the curtain is cold. How will I know if I can't see the bottom? E minor. You see, this is interesting, right? I mean, well, the chorus, it's like just a C, D, and E, right? When the river runs dry, the curtain is cold. How will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten. So that's pretty, like I said, you know, singer-songwriter, powerful. It's something that it's not alien to anyone who's listened to like pop rock. It's, in my opinion, more like a 90s adult mainstream rock, right? Not like Matchbox 20 or something like that. But yeah, it illustrates the point. I mean, the words, he's hurting, right? And it's basically a continuation to the themes that were dealt with on Caramel. So who will I be when the empire falls? What's going to happen when Sleep Token ends? Maybe, right? It doesn't just feel like a sad song. It feels this like this farewell letter, right? Or at least this breaking point. Something has to change about this cycle. Maybe he wants a new creative phase. Maybe he wants to let go of the metal aspect, because they are like a third metal. The other 2/3, they are like pop, rap, rock, post-rock. What if the diamond days are behind me? Right? Maybe this is just the time that I have to think about a reinvention. Damocles is being used here as an analogy. It's vessel feeling that the sword is going to fall, for how long he can hold, right? So what do you think? I'd like to know your thoughts in the comments. Do you like the song? I mean, the song, he says, the chords are boring, but why? Because they have to tell the story. They have to tell this moment. It's a specific snapshot in time. I hope that you enjoyed this song. Please let me know in the comments what you think. And remember, music is what music does. I'm signing out. Bye now.